How's it going there, Pokemon fans? We are back with the history of the trainer class. I'm really happy to see that you guys are actually enjoying this series. And on the last episode where we covered the Bird Keeper class, I asked you guys to vote once more and the Bug Catcher came out victorious. Now, this is a very interesting class, as it is probably the sole reason that we have Pokemon as part of our lives today and for the past 20 years. So let's begin, shall we? The Bug Trainer class, also known as Bug Boys, was introduced back in Generation 1. They tend to be young boys wearing a hat and always carrying both a net and what appears to be some sort of a lunchbox, to keep your bug Pokemon of course. They have appeared in almost every single game but are in fact not present in Unova, Kalos, and Alola. They tend to be for the most part the first ever trainer class that you will battle during the storyline, and they focus on, what a surprise, bug Pokemon. If we take a look at how the sprites have changed over the years, you will notice that in essence they are true to the original design and really haven't changed much other than having different poses or appearing to be younger or older. However, these kids do not stay young forever, and if they gain enough experience, they can one day become Bug Maniacs, which is a different trainer class that we are going to cover in the near future. These trainers have also made appearances in both the anime and manga. Perhaps the most notable anime character is Samurai, which appeared in one of the earliest episodes of the anime. His attire is different from what they are portrayed as in the games, but there is no mistaking Samurai for a different class, as he carries the iconic Bugnet and of course he specializes in bug Pokemon. While everyone treats this instance as the first official time that we get to see a bug catcher in the anime, what if I told you that you were perhaps looking at one since the very first episode? Ash. I'm just kidding, but I do want to bring up the fact that during the first episode, if you pay close attention, you will see the iconic Bugnet and bag carried by the bug catcher class in Ash's room. So does this mean that Ash is a bug catcher? Not really. The overall consensus is that this is perhaps a reference to the inspiration behind the Pokemon series, and as any good Pokemon fan knows, it is bug collecting. This is affirmed by the creator of the Pokemon series, Satoshi Tajiri, who loved bug catching as a child. This is also why it is possible to encounter a bug catcher in the Johto Battle Tower with the name Tajiri, which is an obvious reference to the creator of Pokemon. Officially, there are 3 gym leaders that focus on bug Pokemon. These include Bugsy, Berg, and Viola. Interestingly enough, bug Pokemon tend to overlap with the poison types. For that reason, they have been part of Koga and Janine's teams. Officially, there's only one Elite Four member that emphasizes on bug Pokemon, Aaron. What is interesting about Aaron is that in Pokemon Black and White 2, there is a TV show which states that he was first a bug catcher, later a gym leader, and then he joined as an Elite Four member. Other interesting facts about bug catchers include, every first bug catcher in the Generation 3 games happened to be named Rick. And in Pokemon Emerald, you can find a bug catcher, Davis, in Route 123 that for some reason is being displayed with a youngster overworld sprite. So far, these characters are all boys and we have yet to see a female version. While most would consider them just weak, low-level trainers, we now know that if it wasn't for their passion to collect bugs, perhaps we would have never got to know the world of Pokemon. Each trainer class is unique, and I know many of us tend to identify with at least one of them, so it feels awesome to shine some light on them. Of course, that is all we have on the bug catcher class today, and as usual, you guys get to vote again. I'm still trying to get the biker or the black belt, but of course we are adding a new one for this week, and this time it's actually 2. The burglar and the boss class. Since there is so little information on them, I'm trying to combine them into a single video. Make sure to cast your vote by clicking on the eye on the top right corner of the screen. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Pokemon fans.